G'day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at how the TEQ Hit does in the Gods of Destruction event on Dbz Dokkan Battle Global. So obviously Hit recently got his Easy A, and we've kind of been doing the TEQ Hit World Tour as we usually do with most units, but especially with Hit we've kind of been, scanning things, seeing how things have been going, and yeah, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty interesting. Hit's done really well, which has obviously been a big bonus. Now the TEQ, or the Extreme TEQ team I should say, has probably been one of the weaker teams overall, so them getting an upgrade is always kind of like a big thing. It's kind of like really cool. It's obviously super helpful and things like that, so yeah, for the most part, it's something that's been great for them. They were a little bit weaker in the past, but they've been getting some really good upgrades with the transforming freezer and things like that. So yeah, overall, TEQ Hit's upgrade is really helpful to this team. We're going to see how he does. Obviously, for the God of event, the God of Destruction event, as you guys kind of know, it's always best to run mono teams. That's just traditionally the best way to go about it. So when we are running these teams, it's always best to run a mono team and then to kind of go from there. And yeah, in terms of this stage, he's pretty good in the second slot here. Alongside the Janemba, he can get the buff if you get the correct orbs with Janemba, which is obviously great from that perspective. Janemba himself is pretty damn strong. And yeah, overall, they make a pretty interesting combo. We're going to see what kind of damage Hit can do. So 4 million, definitely one of the hardest hitters on the team. I think he is pretty much the hardest hitter until Frieza maybe stacks up a little bit. But you can see that big damage by Hit. We've used an item, but he's tanking double digits after his super, which is always great. And so yeah, so far, looking really solid. Now, there's usually not too much to show in these God of Destruction events. You basically try to show how they tank with an item, and you try and show how they tank without an item, because that's pretty much all it kind of comes out to. It's pretty difficult to kind of say like, hey, this is the exact way how to utilize this unit. So it is quite difficult from that perspective. So I would definitely say overall that right now, based on what we're seeing, that Hit's doing a pretty good job. I would definitely say he's doing pretty solid overall. So yeah, I don't really think there's that much more to say really, in terms of like, okay, hey, this is Hit, this is what he's all about, this is what he does. And yeah, I just think that's pretty much it. Like, he's doing really good damage. He can tank in that second and third slot because of his passive, obviously gaining all that defense on super, which is really great from his perspective. So yeah, I don't really see like a point or like an issue in terms of a Hit and how he performs. I think he performs great. I think he does a really swell job. So from that perspective, like, he does great. And yeah, we can see here he's got 53k defense. That's going to shoot up once he actually fires off his super attack. And the team itself is doing pretty good damage. You can see we've managed to get Belmont down to half health. And pretty much entirely based off of just our 2 uses of our items, which is pretty good. The team won't be able to carry it through, but it's not really because of a Hit. Hit honestly does fantastically. You can see that again with a nice big attack stat from Hit that we'll see come up here, which obviously is always great to see. These nice big meaty chunky attack stats. There we go, 3.4. So you can see Hit's one of the hardest hitters on the team. And yeah, just big time damage dealer, does great damage. And yeah, nothing really more to say in terms of Hit or anything like that. Belmont's quite a tricky God of Destruction, honestly one of the hardest ones. I think he was the second to last one that I finished. But yeah, so overall, if I had to rate TEQ Hit, I'd give him an 8 out of 10. I think he's great. I think he's a great addition. I think the TEQ team probably needs 1 or 2 more pieces, or maybe I just need 1 or 2 more pieces. I think if I had my own TEQ Janemba, then my TEQ team would probably be functioning really good. And yeah, that's really about it. So we're going to end up dying on this turn, so that's unfortunately we're not going to be able to see more TEQ Hit, which is always a little bit of a bummer. But yeah, for the most part I think TEQ Hit did great. I think he's definitely usable in the God of Destruction events. You can use him for Champa or Belmont, and it's just going to depend on what the rest of your Extreme TEQ team looks like. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. So leave a like if you enjoyed the video, a comment if you enjoyed it, and otherwise stay safe. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care and bye.